Most people think dictation software is trash. You think of Siri getting your words wrong, or Dragon, which costs a fortune and takes forever to set up. Now there are tools out there like Aqua Voice and Super Wispr that are changing the game, and they're great, but right now, one tool is winning for general productivity because it doesn't just transcribe what you say, it transcribes what you meant to say, and this is called Wispr Flow. My name is Daniel Strongen, and I've been using AI since the beginning in November 2022. When ChatGPT was released, I have used AI tools to help me build an IT agency, an affiliate marketing business, membership sites, and YouTube channels. And I help people learn how to use AI in a simple and easy way that they can use to be more productive, save time, and make more money. Today, I'm going to show you how to set up Wispr Flow, the specific settings you need to change it so it doesn't sound robotic, and the command mode that basically edits your work for you. So let's get the easy stuff out of the way first. The reason Flow is beating the competition right now is that it works in every text box and you aren't trapped in their app. And there's some other features that I'll go over in a minute that really separate this AI dictation software. So I put a link to the description below where you can download Wispr Flow. It's an affiliate link, so it helps support the channel, but you can grab the installer right there for Mac or Windows, and once it's installed, you just sign in with Google. So we have the home screen here, so you can download for Mac OS, and it is available on Windows and iPhone as well. But if we look at their monthly plans, they are relatively inexpensive for what you get here and how much time you save. So there's only one thing that you need to memorize, the hotkey to activate Wispr Flow. So I have a custom key command set up for Command F1, but you can set the activation of Wispr Flow to any key command that you want. All you have to do is press the key, you talk, and when you let go, the text appears. That's it. So I'll just go ahead and show you just the basic function of it right now. Hey everyone, this is my tutorial on Wispr Flow. I'm gonna go over all the settings and just all the features of it so you can understand how to use it, how powerful it is, and I'm gonna show you a few bonus features in there as well. And just like that, we have the text. It was incredibly quick and accurate. Hey everyone, this is my tutorial on Wispr Flow. I'm going to go over all the settings and features. Okay, how powerful it is. I'm gonna show you the bonus features in there as well. So perfect, exactly what we wanted, exactly what we said. So just the speed and the accuracy within itself separates Wispr Flow. But there's so many other features in there. But if that's all it did, it would just be a faster and more accurate Siri. The real magic happens when you make a mistake. This is the feature that makes you 4 times faster. It's called course correction, and it's the secret sauce to Wispr Flow. Old dictation software is verbatim. If you stutter, it types the stutter. If you change your mind, it types the mistake. And Wispr Flow uses AI to understand. Watch this. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of the competitors of Wispr Flow, Super Wispr, which is good software. I'm going to show you just the difference that it makes. So go ahead and use dictation with Super Wispr. I want to meet on Friday. No, actually on Monday. Okay, so we can see that it got in the and then it says no, actually on Monday. So it's, again, just verbatim. Does a good job of it, has the punctuation, but it's not what we want. We made a mistake. And we want to correct that without having to go back and dictate more or use our keyboard. So the result is it just types the entire mess. Now watch Wispr Flow. I want to meet on Friday. No, actually on Monday. So as you can see, Wispr Flow typed, I want to meet on Monday. It automatically deletes the mistake because it knows you changed your mind mid-sentence. And it also cleans up the ums, uhs, and likes that you include in there. So this means you can ramble while you think, and the output looks like you spent 20 minutes editing it. So you'll notice that there is no period at the end of this. And I actually have Wispr Flow set up to be more casual, based on the specific app that we're in. So to get different results, whether you want more casual or more professional, we can go into Wispr Flow settings. Okay, so here we are in the Wispr Flow settings main menu, and we can go to the style. And we see we have these different options for personal messages, work messages, email, and other. And we can choose between formal, casual, and very casual. So we go into the different sections. So I see I have casual for work, but you can make that formal if you'd like. And then email, I have excited, as that's usually how I style my emails. And then other apps, casual. So for example, we can go formal on all of them, just so you can see the difference here that it makes. Okay, and then we can go back to the notepad and use our dictation again, and then say, I want to meet on Monday. And then we have a period at the end there. So the reason it didn't add a period is because we had the more casual approach to the specific text on this app. So whatever your writing style is for the specific medium, you can add that in here. So it just doesn't sound so robotic, especially when you're using messages. You don't want to have it be so formal all the time. You want it to be casual or very casual. So for example, if you're using a personal message, you could use very casual and just have lowercase letters, something like you'd see in a Slack message or a text message. And it's also not as apparent that you use dictation software, used AI to assist you with your dictation. I guess that's always the goal with AI these days, is just to not sound like a robot. Next, look at the personal dictionary. If you have a weird company name or using slang, you can put it in here. I put my name Daniel and Strongen in here so it never misspells it. So we can see here is the dictionary that we have, and we can add as many words as we want. And what's also really cool about Wispr Flow is you can have teams. So you can share all these things with your teams. Share with your team, the dictionary, the snippets, and the style is just your personal one. So with a dictionary, it just makes it easy to have everything spelled correctly. There's always words that you use that will be spelled incorrectly from dictation software. And finally, you have to use the snippets. This is for things you type over and over again, and you can set it up so when you say a specific phrase, it pastes a block of text. So you can think of it like a text expander. So we'll go to the snippets here. We can see what I have set up right now. Go over the bottom two ones here, my email address and my Instagram. So a quick demo of this. My Instagram, my email address. So we can instantly add any block of text that we want. It doesn't have to just be an email address. It can be an entire page. It can be a paragraph, a sentence, a word. So while we're talking, we can easily add this in as well. Yes, I'll send it over. Here's the email to use, my email address. So we can see it just inserted the email right in there as we were talking. So this is incredibly helpful for all situations where you just need to have preset information put into the text that you're dictating. Now let's talk about my favorite feature. This is called the command mode. So this isn't for writing, this is for editing and researching. Let's say that you wrote a messy email. Hey Dave, I'll have the report over by Saturday. Sorry for the delay here. I'm not sure I got everything right. I hope it's okay. This should be okay. Right, so not very good. So what we can do is we can highlight the text, then we use our key command. I have it set to the right command key on my keyboard, and then we can give specific information for the AI to correct the text. Make this email more professional, concise, and more sure of themselves. Dear Dave, I will ensure the report is delivered by Saturday. I appreciate your understanding regarding the delay, and I'm confident that I have covered all necessary details. Thank you for your patience. So of course the dear, no one ever says dear anymore, but as far as the body of the email, this works really well. This is exactly what we want it to. So we can change the text to whatever we want to. So we can dictate, when you're in the flow state and you're writing an email or just writing any text, you of course maybe want to change around some of the text that you have because it can get a little messy when you just go right off the top of your head. So you can easily use the command mode to just adjust that text, and you highlight the text that you want. So let's say you have a whole paragraph that is good, but then you just have one sentence that you want to change. You can easily do that. So for example, highlight this word, use a different word here. I value your understanding regarding the delay. Maybe not the best word, but it does change to something that is understandable. So again, all these ideas, experiment with them. Find different ways that you can use these features. This is just to give you an idea of what's possible here. But you can also use this for research. So if you don't have highlighted text, you can just hit the command shortcut and ask a question, and this will connect to Perplexity. What is the best month to travel in Italy? Boom, Perplexity opens, starts searching using its research capabilities, and then we get an answer. So I use this all the time. I Perplexity things all the time, and having just voice dictation allowing me to go wherever I am in an app, no matter the workflow, no matter what state I'm in, I can get a Perplexity answer. So this command mode really separates this AI dictation software than a lot of others on the market. So the next question you might have, how do we actually use this to make money and save time? Here are 3 real-world workflows I use every day. So we've already touched on this a little bit, but I'll give you a more concrete example. Emails. We know emails are a drag, and we can just start talking. Hey John, great meeting earlier. I liked the way things went. I hope you felt the same. Let's see if we can have everything aligned by next Friday. This is a little bit before the deadline, so we'll have time to do revisions if necessary. I'm not sure what your schedule is. How about let's have lunch the following Monday and discuss it. So we have a look here. Zoom in a little bit. Great meeting earlier. I like the way things went and I hope you felt the same. Let's see. Okay. This is a little bit before the deadline, so we'll have time to do revisions if necessary. I'm not sure what your schedule is. How about let's have lunch the following Monday and discuss it. So it messed up a little bit here. It is not 100% perfect, so I'm glad it showed this error. Everything you say isn't going to be perfect, but what's also really great about Wispr Flow is it learns your writing style. It learns how you talk, and it outputs the text in a way that you would speak over time as it learns how you speak. So this is one of the other great features of Wispr Flow that I love. So the command mode, having it learn you, and just being able to have the dictionary and snippets, it's just an all-in-one dictation software. So let's say you're doing something like using an AI code editor, something a little more complicated. And this is a game changer for developers when using AI code editors like Anti-Gravity, Cursor, Windsurf, Claude Code. I don't want to type out long, complex prompts. And with Wispr Flow, you can actually call upon the file names and tag them in your code editor. So for example, we're in Claude Code here. We can just say, I need you to adjust the manifest.json and the package.json to work with the requirements that we added. So you can see right there, it just tagged at manifest.json, at package.json. So it tags the specific files that we have in here, making it incredibly helpful for these AI code editors to understand the context of everything. So we can get those variables in there, no problem at all. It makes the vibe coding process much quicker. And of course, one of the most obvious use cases is using it in your large language model. So easy just to start prompting and getting into whatever activity you're doing, tasks that you need done. Really helps just speed up the process, and you really feel like you're just gliding along when you use dictation software that works really well with large language models. So, of course, just talking into the dictation, I am planning a trip to Italy and I want to have it be 7 days, and I want to make sure I'm not too rushed with everything. I want to start from southern Italy and go to northern Italy. I prefer to stay in some of the bigger cities. What is an itinerary I can use? So just like that, you're all ready to go. And taking this a step further, you can take this text, put it in here, and then you could say, make this prompt more concise and understandable for large language models so I can get the best output possible. And I can improve the prompt here with Wispr Flow. And it just shortens it, provide a 7-day itinerary for a trip from southern to northern Italy, focusing on major cities without feeling rushed. So that is definitely a better prompt to use. It's more concise, direct, and here we get our response right here. So you can see how powerful using Wispr Flow with the commander is, improving your prompts, changing around your prompts, and just getting into the flow of just talking to your large language model. So as you can see, Wispr Flow saves you a ton of time. If you want to try it, make sure to use the affiliate link in the description. There's a free plan available, and the pro trial lets you test all these advanced features. The keyboard was a great invention, but it's a bottleneck. Your brain moves faster than your fingers, and this really is where using a computer is going, using dictation software. So download Wispr Flow, try the course correction feature, and let me know in the comments if it beat your typing speed. My name was Daniel Strongen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.